everyone, it's Morgan here.
And I'm Reed, and we're back and super excited to bring you another jam-packed episode of The Pulse.
Like usual, we have a ton of great student-produced content for you guys this episode, including a recap of this year's musical Footloose, a spotlight on our amazing yearbook program, a highlight of this year's gym night, and much more.
To start things off though, we have this special inside look at the JROTC program here at the high school. It covers what they do, what you can expect, and why you should join. Check it out!
ROTC program at Broken Arrow, it goes from the 9th grade to the 12th grade. It's a leadership development class that focuses on introduction to the military, wear of the uniform, community service, and leadership activities for the students.
I joined ROTC because it seemed like something that would be fun and interesting. I felt like it could make me a better and more respectful person and more disciplined.
I would really like to join the military, so this program I felt like would help guide me in that direction.
So going into JROTC, I've always wanted to be a leader. That's always been like a big thing of mine besides the military. And so any chance I got to be a leader, I took it.
Now we have a lot of activities for students to do, such as rocketry, aviation we're starting up next year, which is remote-controlled airplanes, and just building models. We have marksmanship now. We have marksmanship team who shoot regularly. We have a drill competition team, color guard that does the different football games.
Drill is we have a group of cadets that are interested in marching, and I am the drill commander, so I teach them exactly how to make their movements look nice and clean.
So JROTC is cadet run.
Cadet run means that our entire Corps staff consists of cadets.
Rocketry, for example, I had a cadet come up and say, hey, we want to do rocketry. And I said, okay, well, we'll do it. They come up with the ideas, they run the program, they're responsible for making things happen. So it's really about leadership for them and the opportunity to step forward.
People that are wanting to join ROTC, I tell them, stick your feet in the water. And then if you stick your feet in the water and you like it, go with it, run with it. The more you get involved in, the more that you do in ROTC, the more it's going to advance you, the more it's going to propel you.
It's kind of just made me a better person in general, and it's given me something to look forward to in the future.
This year's Broken Arrow musical Footloose was amazing. If you didn't get to see it, you really missed out. But you're in luck because we have a special recap of this year's show with interviews from some of the stars about their experience.
I rented my tux, bought flowers, $12, and on my 23rd try, I finally tied my tie. Yeah!
Footloose the musical was a very challenging experience for me, especially since as Reverend Moore, I was really the one character that had the dramatic shift towards the end, going from no, they're not allowed to dance, and I'm carrying the weight of having lost my own son and the accident that caused the law to go into place, and then becoming the person that allows this to happen, that goes, I think this would be a great idea, and trying to lead a community into a better future was really the most challenging part of it.
Being a part of Footloose was great because this is my last musical in high school. I started my freshman year with Beauty and the Beast, and I've done all of the ones leading up to now Footloose, and it's a bittersweet moment graduating and moving on to bigger and better things, but also not being a part of it anymore.
Being able to go on stage and be someone completely different, and that's not you, it's something very surreal, and having to embody that character, get in that mindset that's not you, it's hard, but it's challenging and a lot of fun. I'm talking hours upon hours of rehearsal day after day, 5 days a week. It's a lot of work and a lot of effort to put in.
We started out with our rehearsals in the black box, and then we moved into the PAC, and we had to adjust to them moving on and off the sets and just working around there. And the whole experience with the cast and crew was just really amazing.
I liked being comedic relief. I know that I'm not necessarily the funniest person, but the fact that I was able to say things and get laughs, that was so great.
I really liked Cameron as Ren. He did an awesome job. He brought so much energy to it. During his solo song, I Can't Stand Still, I told him, each time you do that, I'm reminded that this is Footloose, because he does it. I just have so much fun backstage. We all do the dance moves with him backstage.
I called the doctor, he said, son, I cannot offer you a pill. So I never found relief, and now I've got to move until I've had my fill. I can't stand still. Well, here we walk.
Probably the scene that sticks out to me the most is the one where I sing a song where I don't really sing it, it's more like a rap. So that's probably the scene that sticks out to me as far as the one that I'm in.
Ready to fly. Mama says it doesn't matter if you drive a hard bargain or drive around town. What's new to drive up a mountain?
I think Wesley, the guy who played Reverend Moore, did an amazing job. Every night watching him, I learned something new based on the way that he played that character.
And you have all the answers, don't you?
No, I don't. I'm just...
And you're going to set me straight.
I didn't say that.
Don't presume what I have been through. You don't have a clue. Now, good night, Mr. McCormick.
Please, if I could just say one more thing.
Mr. McCormick, I would like to be alone.
Sir, you already are.
The thing I'm gonna look back on from this production, I think, is how much I've grown as an actress, because I was this little shy person in freshman year, but now I realize how much I've become my own person with theater.
Being a senior and going into this, I was thinking that this would be my last production, and because of this musical, I think that I might actually continue theater in college. Like, I was really sad that I was going to have to say goodbye to this experience, and I don't think that I can do that after this musical. It was that awesome.
I've met some of the most amazing people, some of my closest friends, made some of the best memories over the past 4 months and the past 4 years. Getting to see everyone grow over that time and seeing myself grow as an actor, as a performer, and as a person, and everyone else, it's something unlike anything else.
Really, the thing I'm going to miss the most, down the road is probably the sense of community. We're just a fairly tight-knit group of people that, no matter what happens, you can pick someone else up, move forward, they'll drag you along too, right? It's like whatever, no matter what day you're going through, it's always a pleasure for them to be around, because it's just, any day becomes brighter.
Everybody cut Footloose!
Broken Arrow High School Symphonic Band 1 is currently in Indianapolis to perform in the prestigious Music for All National Concert Band Festival. The group has been hard at work preparing for their performance, which will be 45 minutes of nonstop music. Check out Aerovision's preview of their trip.
Symphonic Band 1, or like we like to call our other top group here at the school, is working on a performance in Indianapolis next week, where they will get to perform as part of the Music for All National Concert Band Festival. They're one of only about 15 groups that were selected to perform on the featured stage. And we've been hard at work all semester trying to get up for that performance. It's a 45-minute performance of just them.
We're really trying to work on endurance-wise, being able to play for that long and that continuously, where you're always having to play instead of usually you have bigger breaks in concerts. We're on a big time strain, so after one piece is over, we have to go straight into the other one. We don't have time to kind of relax a little bit.
Symphonic Band 1 performed last spring at a regional Music for All festival, and we were actually kind of scouted by one of the national festival program coordinators, saw us, heard us play, and suggested, hey, you need to apply for the national festival and be on the national stage. So we took those recordings, submitted them over the summer. It's a blind audition, and we were selected to perform.
So I was in the band last year whenever we took the video to qualify for the festival. And it was a really good group last year, and I think that this year's group, we have a lot more younger people. There's not as many seniors as there was last year. So there's definitely like a expectation that we have to meet.
Yes, we've been rehearsing an extra 5 hours a week. The students have been putting in a lot of time doing that. We've also brought in guest clinicians to help us and help prepare for the performance.
It's really just about being around people who do what you love to do, and we get to meet up with people from different schools and really interact with them, and it's more than getting better at your instrument, it's just being like a better person and just striving to be the best that you can and be surrounded with people who share the same love for music as you do.
The high school's amazing yearbook program has been hard at work getting this year's book ready for distribution. Get a behind-the-scenes look at the making of this year's book from some of the members of this awesome program and why they love it. Check it out.
I joined Yearbook in order to get more involved in school. I joined junior year, and right off the bat, it pushed me into the student body a lot more than I had been involved in it sophomore year.
We truly try to immerse ourselves in like what's going on in campus, and so we really just show up. We try and show out and understand everything that's happening so we can like better report it and write it and be better like mini journalists.
I think one of the most enjoyable parts is telling the story of Broken Arrow. We're so fortunate to have such a diverse student body. There are so many different things that go on campus, from football to the school musical, that everybody has a place at the school, and I like capturing that. I like being able to tell other people's stories, and I love seeing the school through other people's eyes.
There's a lot of things that go into the yearbook that a lot of people don't know about. Many things like editing, and we have writing, and we have picture taking, and it's just all around. You can find just about anything.
Our process really begins at the end of the year prior to the book. So as soon as we finish one book, we start planning for the next year. We come up with a theme and a general idea for the book, and then we just build off of that as much as possible. So we pick color schemes and fonts that kind of partner and go hand in hand with the theme and are really gonna kind of encompass the book for that year.
I think every day like you walk in and it's a completely new thing. There's always something new to do, always like a new design to try. And it's like truly just so fun. It's a new experience every day.
If you're thinking about taking your book, I would say do it because it's worth it. All of the work you put into it, you love to do that stuff, then you're really gonna enjoy it.
I think yearbook's the most rewarding thing I've ever done. Getting that yearbook back at the end of the year and seeing all of our hard work pay off is unexplainable. It's better than anything I've ever been involved in. It's just incredible. I've loved every single second of it.
This year's dance battle between Team City and Team Western at Gym Night 2020 was another epic showdown. Both teams did an amazing job, but it was Team City that ultimately grabbed the Gym Night crown. Take a look at the special Aerovision highlight of this year's event.
Alright, last up on the show, we have another mistake-filled edition of GMBA Bloopers for you all to enjoy.
In my face, do I? Am I good? Am I clean?
Couple boogers, that's it.
Oh, that'd be gross.
The pack knife is not required. I'm sorry, the Wasso and the dang it. Ooh.
So come on out and support Broken Arrow's award-winning show choir groups in this amazing show choir spectacular.
Oh my gosh.
Good luck as a BA Black will be, oh my gosh. That just didn't sound right. Entrepreneurship or culinary age.
Nationals.
That was good though. It was so good. That transition.
That was, see?
Such a good
We're just
transition.
vibing.
It was just couch.
Exactly.
Blame it on couch.
Well, it's just, I can do this in one take. No. All right. My couch.
All right, guys. Sadie Hawkins. Last year was a huge. Wanted the $1,000 in order to.
Choirs in the show choir spectacular. Yeah. It's just, I get tripped up saying it. It's just show choir.
Who wishes for deserving?
You got this.
Project graduation.
3.
Record number of students have signed up to sports group. Yeah, this one's so bad. What? No, that's mine.
I want to die.
Contribution to make. Man, I wrote this.
You got it.
Boom. Time to turn this off. Time to stop recording.
Alright guys, that's all we have for this year's 5th installment of The Pulse. Thanks so much for joining us.
For more awesome student-produced content like you just saw, be sure to head to bahspulse.com and follow the BAHS Pulse YouTube channel.
Thanks again for watching, and we hope everyone has a great spring break.
Bye!